Excellency, Mr. President of the Azerbaijan, my dear brother, Mr. Aliyev, distinguished President of the National Movement Party, Mr. Bahçeli, distinguished President of the Great Alliance Party, Mr. Desteci, dear fellow countrymen of Rize and Artvin, dear guests, I'd like to greet you all with the most heartfelt sentiments, love and affection. Finding its place among the masterpieces of our country, Rize Artvin Airport, may it be auspicious to our nation, to our cities, and to our country. First of all, I would like to thank my dear brother Aliyev, Mr. Bahçeli, Mr. Desteci, and all our guests for sharing this beautiful day with us. I would like to thank them on behalf of myself and my nation. This airport, which is the last example of our politics of service, is no ordinary investment. All around the world, there are 5 airports which have been constructed on the sea. 2 of them are present in our country, one of which we are inaugurating today. So, thanks to the Rize Artvin Airport, we have increased the number of our airports in our country from 26 to 57. So, right now, reaching from the airports to our houses, I am proud with you. I pray to my God. I'm grateful to my Creator, praises be upon Him, for giving us this opportunity and honor to serve to my country and to my nation. We have many airports which we have renewed, as if we have constructed them from scratch. Rize Artvin Airport has been completed within 5 years with an investment of 4.4 billion Turkish liras. It has a runway of 4,500 square meters, and it has the runway of 3,000 meters long and 3 million passengers annual capacity, so it is a masterpiece with which we are proud of. But right now, our charter flights are flying empty. So right now I would like to make a call to my dear citizens from Rize and Artvin. If those planes are flying empty, then it will not be something that either Artvin or Rize deserves. So all those investments show something very important. My dear citizens of Rize and Artvin should fill those planes, those charter flights, so that the charter flights will continue unabated. From the indoor to the tower of our airport, the whole architecture has been designed in line with the architecture of the region. In terms of the airway transportation and the infrastructure development, Turkey has progressed remarkably within 20 years, and this work shows us that neither the mountains or the seas can stand in front of our passion for serving to our people. We have constructed this airport in the challenging geography of the East Black Sea region, and it will also facilitate the transportation needs of our neighbor, Georgia. This airport, which we have constructed at the far east of our country, will also serve to our people in many fields, from easing the transportation to reducing the carbon dioxide emissions. The ones who are living in this region and the passengers who would like to see the beauties of the region will benefit from Rize Artvin Airport. So you are at a distance of a ticket to Rize Artvin Airport. You are there, I am here, so let's come closer and let's hug each other just like a branch and its fig. Come here and let me tell you something. Your love killed me, so I am burning into ashes. So as the song says that I am burning into ashes, we can say that the folk songs will not speak about the separation anymore, but the folk songs in Rize and Artvin will be about reunion. Of course, we didn't stop with all those investments, so within 10 years we have invested 25 billion Turkish liras to Rize district. In addition to all the classrooms that we have constructed in Rize, 16,000 of our students right now go to the Rize University, which we have constructed for this province. For our university students, we have also opened the dorms with 5,500 capacity, and we have constructed 92 sports facilities. And we have also provided social aid to our citizens in Rize with an amount of 1.1 billion Turkish liras. In the field of healthcare services, 28 healthcare facilities were constructed for this province, among which a research and training hospital is present with 910 bed capacity. And we have also constructed many social housing projects. Last year there was such a flood disaster, such a tragedy, and our citizens who lost their homes are also receiving their new houses that we are constructing at the moment. At the end of this year, the National Garden will be at the discretion of our citizens. The divided line length has been increased from 24 kilometers to over 90 kilometers. Hurmalık tunnels, and together with the sidelines, we will be constructing and we completed the Sahara Tunnel and put it to the service. In order to make use of the tourism potential of Rize and in order to make use of the nature tourism of the region, we conduct many activities and projects. The Kachkar Mountains, the National Garden, has been opened for the service of our people. The East Black Sea region will be the crossing points for the region, and Yidere logistic port is under construction at the moment for such purpose. With 68 protective facilities and 17,000 decar of land has been protected from the floods as well. And we have constructed an industrialized organized zone for this province in the field of energy, to Rize province, to Ardeşen, to Çayeli district, to Fındıklı, to Pazar district, to Kalkandere, İyidere, Derepazarı. We have provided the natural gas supply. Likewise, within the last 20 years, we have invested 40 billion Turkish liras to the province of Artvin. We have constructed 757 new classrooms, and we have opened a new university in the province. And the bed capacity has reached to 3,600 for the graduate studies. We have 7 youth centers, and we have constructed 21 sports facilities, and with those buildings and institutions, we are giving service to our youth. And we have also dispatched 680 million Turkish liras of a social aid to our citizens. In the field of healthcare services, we have constructed 16 healthcare facilities. With the TOKI, we have materialized a total number of 260,000 social housing in the province of Artvin. The length of our divided lines increased from 22 kilometers to 80 kilometers for the region. Can Kurtaran Tunnel, which is the second greatest one of its sort, has been put for the service of our people. Muratlı, Borçka, Deriner, and last but not least, Yusufeli dams have been constructed on the Çoruh River, just like a necklace. At the same time, hopefully, Yusufeli Dam will be generating a total number of 1,880,000 megawatts of electricity. We have also constructed Çoruh Park with all its social facilities. In Artvin and its district, we have completed the flood protection facilities, 19 of them. Why am I telling you all of those investments? Because with all those investments that we have made, we increase the life standards of our people in the region to the level, if not beyond, the western cities. I would like to make a call to my nation who watches us in front of their screen. You see this mass of people in front of me. Do you see this excitement in front of me? From now on, no one has to go to western cities for sustaining their lives or healthcare services or for university. And I also would like to make a call to our citizens, saying that we have prepared everything if you are longing for your homeland. In another saying, we have provided the necessary means in order to reverse that migration from our country to abroad. So with all those investments, hopefully we will be making use of the potential that our region has. So it is at your discretion at the moment. The hardworking future, the abilities, the ambitions, and the innovative ideas of the people of the Black Sea region, when it is combined with those means and opportunities, it will not only broaden the horizon of the region, but the whole Turkey. From all around the Turkey, there are many people who have been sustaining their lives, but at the same time contributing to the region where they live. This is what the people of a Black Sea region deserves. In order to reclaim our homeland, our hometown, we will continue to be siding with each one of our brothers and sisters as long as they have this aim. Hopefully, we will construct the great Turkey and we will materialize the 2053 vision altogether, and hopefully this work will be one of the driving engine for such development. Dear brothers and sisters and dear fellow countrymen, the democratization process of Turkey is a great success story for herself and for her allies as well. It is such a success story that we have fought against the imperialistic power, and as Mehmet Akif stated in his verses, even if they try to bury us to the history, we will not fit into it. This is the spirit of our democratization process, and that's how I perceive each one of you. You have proven it in Karabakh, you have proven it in Libya, and I certainly believe that in Gabar, in Cudi, in Tendürek, in Besta River, against all the terrorist organizations, we have proven our resilience. we have had martyrs. But we know that if you squeeze the soil, the martyrs will burst out. The God can take anything and all my beloved ones as long as He doesn't keep me away from my homeland. So our nation has first gained its independence and founded its state, and then our nation has taken the steps of democratization and development and reached to this point. The first target of those who only worked for their own interest focused on Turkey, because Turkey has got rid of the shackles on its knees and on its mentality. And as Turkey has embraced this mission, they knew that the other nations would follow Turkey as well. That's why they try to subdue us with the coup plots, with the terrorist organization, with the totalist supporters, and with the international conspiracy theories. That's how they delayed us from our development. And the one who tried to foil this game from Menderes to Özal, they tried to hang them. Mr. Erdoğan, whose heart was beating for his nation, they tried to subdue him with groundless allegations. And we have covered the same path. So as our nation understood this dirty scenario, in every fight that we have fought, our nation stood with us. Today, as the People's Alliance, we are giving the same fight. So let me ask you right now, are you ready for 2023 with the same spirit? Are we getting ready for 2022? There is no rest for the weary. Do we say it? 2023, which is the 100-year anniversary of the foundation of our republic, we will be observing that they will do their best in order to prevent us from our future. As the lies, the slanders, and the defamation are widespread, we are still trying to prepare our country for 2023, as the whole global economy is shaken down. With export, with production, we are working day and night in order to grow our economy. There are the ones who are trying to planting the seeds of xenophobia, which is in contradiction with our norms and values. Despite all those challenges, we will achieve in our fight. Are we ready for it? Thank you. Dear brothers and sisters, there are the ones who think that they are carrying the water to the traders of this nation, but despite them, we will continue with our path in order to raise our flag higher. And as we found the solution for the backwardness of our nation, we will solve the problems of today. There are no other political party with a vision, with a project, or with a mission, or with a will to solve those problems. The only promise that they are giving is to create chaos and drag Turkey back. And we will never allow them to achieve their dark goals. And there are the ones who are trying to invade the agenda with the noise of a canister, so you know their capabilities and you know their skills. better than anyone else. We always stood in front of our nation with our service, with our masterpieces, and that's what we do today. Today we are in Rize Artvin Airport. In the recent months we have inaugurated Tokat Airport. As you know, on the 18th of March we have carried out the opening ceremony of Çanakkale Bridge. As Akif says, the seventh climate is standing in front of its city. 1915 Çanakkale Bridge, which we have constructed in one of the locations where we had the greatest victory in our history, we have put another necklace on our seas. With our schools from kindergartens to universities, with our services in the healthcare facilities, from dispatch of the medications to city hospitals, with our cross-border operations, with the development of infrastructure, legislation, and the human resources in the field of justice, we have strengthened our country. In the field of transportation, from the roads to railways and airways, we have made the faraway distances closer. In the field of energy, we have constructed many projects from the sun power to the natural gas. In the field of sports, the sport facilities are present in all around the Turkey. In the field of industry, from production to export to innovation, we have embraced the whole world and carried out such a great transformation. In the field of tourism, with our facilities from the beaches to the meadows, we have increased our income with an increasing number of tourists. In the field of labor, we have embraced everyone from our women to the youth. In the field of social aid, we have shown again and again that we are siding with the ones who have no one else other than the state. And with our reforms, as we have transformed the destiny of our country, we have made sure that Turkey has reached to the contemporary times, and that's how we are standing in front of you. Dear brothers and sisters, don't we have any mistakes or any deficits? Of course we have had them, but in addition to all the developments that we have carried out for Turkey, those mistakes and deficits are nothing but trivial issues. As our region is going through challenging times, we have undertaken the responsibility of growing our country. We have accomplished it in the past, we will do it today. We have achieved it yesterday, and today we will achieve it again. We have overcome all the obstacles in the past, and we will overcome them again and again, because Turkey can seize such opportunities maybe once in 100 years. In the past, they have taken all those opportunities from our hands, but as the whole nation, we will never allow those opportunities to be taken from us. Valuable guests, dear brothers and sisters, I'm proud of you. In order to minimize the impact of the global crisis on our country, we are carrying out such a comprehensive economic plan. Thanks to God, in the field of production, everything goes according to its plan. We are trying to tackle the inflation. As you know, the most important income source in this region is the tea production. So here today I will be announcing the good news of the tea procurement prices with you. As you know, last year the fresh tea procurement price was 3.87 Turkish liras per kilogram, but this year the base price for the fresh tea procurement will be increased by more than 73%, and it will reach to 6.70 Turkish liras. And the subsidies will be increased by 130%, and it will reach to a level of 30 cents per kilogram. By doing this, the tea producers, together with the subsidies, they will be able to sell their teas with 7 Turkish liras per kilogram to the factory.
Yeter değil mi? Yeni yaş çay alım fiyatımızın bölgemize
May new fresh tea procurement price be auspicious to our region and to my dear fellow countrymen.
Bir müjdede İkizdere ve
I have one more good news for İkizdere and Çamlıhemşin tea producers.
5000'in üzerinde üreticimize hizmet verecek
İkizdere and Çamlıhemşin tea factories
projeleriyle birlikte başladı.
are started to be constructed, which will provide employment opportunities to more than 5,000 people with 100 tons annual capacity. Hopefully, these factories will start procuring the teas and start tea production. May new tea factories be auspicious. By taking this opportunity, once again, I would like to give the good news for Artvin, Arhavi citizens for the organized industrialized zone. Together with the Ministry of Trade, we have given our order for the expropriation of the organized industrialized zone in Artvin, together with the infra and the superstructure construction of this organized industrial zone. This organized industrial zone will be one of the most important center of production of Turkey. So with those feelings in my heart, once again I wish Rize Artvin Airport to be auspicious for our cities and for our region. I would like to thank and congratulate everyone, starting with the Minister of Transportation, our workers, our architects, our engineers, our contracting companies, for the realization of this project within your presence. I also would like to thank my dear brother Aliyev, who has shared the joy of this opening ceremony. I greet you all with love and respect. May you all stay healthy and safe.
Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'a konuşmaları için çok teşekkür ediyor ve Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımızı bir müddet daha sahnede misafir ediyoruz. Günün anısına Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımıza hediyelerini takdim etmek üzere Ulaştırma ve Altyapı Bakanımız Sayın Adil Kara İsmailoğlu'nu davet ediyoruz. Buyurunuz lütfen.